Congratulations on your purchase of your Little Giant Xtreme. After building ladders for 43 years, this Little Giant product has more benefits and features than you'll find on any other Little Giant product. There are really only two things that you'll need to remember to make this ladder operate. The hinge makes the ladder into a different shape. Squeeze that in, and it will lock automatically in its stored position, in the A-frame, and then also straight as an extension ladder. To make the ladder taller, all you need to remember are the rock locks, a simple squeeze, and then lean the ladder to the side, and that metal pin is going into that hole to make the ladder into a different size. Do one side first, the next side, and now you have a different size to your step ladder. As we make the ladder taller, obviously we can choose different sizes, all 1 foot different than the other. One of the really unique features to the Little Giant Xtreme is the comfort step. The comfort step gives you 300-pound capacity, but it's sure a lot more comfortable than standing on a rung, so you'll enjoy that. And what's unique is that it's only 1 rung down, so being able to stand on that flat surface, you'll want to use your air deck accessory. This was included with your purchase, and it does a couple of really important things for you. It's a place to put tools, paint, screwdrivers. In fact, if you remove the center circle, it's a good place to put the chuck of a drill. You could even use that as a cup holder. If we take the air deck, we plug it up here in the top. These portals accept this accessory and one more that we're going to show you in just a minute. But this becomes a safety rail. As you climb up to this comfort step, use that as a second point of contact. And then you're comfortable on the comfort step and you're secure because you have that safety rail. And then of course you have a place to put your tools and equipment to keep you safe and to keep your hands free. Because these legs are independent, if we offset one side shorter or longer than another, you find the combination of these 1 foot intervals that's right for the job. So if I make this side longer, 1 foot intervals, and I leave this side short, and that's how we're able to take the ladder simply up a staircase to change a light bulb or to paint the walls. Now we're extending these legs to their desired length. Remember that you have 1 foot intervals on this side, making sure that these rock locks are fully seated. We do the same thing here on this side. Again, telescope these legs to their desired length, making sure that these rock locks are fully seated. On this end, we're simply rotating the ladder and starting here at the top, hand over hand, placing the ladder against a firm surface or the outside of my home, I'm able to raise the ladder up and lean it against the wall that I'm working on. Slide it back so that you're achieving that 75-degree angle. That's a 4-to-1 ratio. Every 4 feet you're going up, the ladder should be 1 foot away from its working surface to achieve that 75-degree angle. And again, we want to make sure that you're putting the wheels at the top for safety. To bring your ladder down, you just simply reverse the process. Hand over hand, bringing it down. And then adjusting these rock locks to put it in its storage position. Let's show you how to make the ladder into scaffolding by unlocking these rock locks and sliding the legs until they come all the way off. Creates a 4-foot trestle. Again, this has skid resistant feet. Just a reminder, don't ever use this as a separate step ladder. This is designed to be used as a trestle in this scaffolding position. We'll set that over to the side, and then we're going to grab these trestle brackets. These were included with your purchase. And we're resting these inside, making sure that the tab is on the outside towards the rock lock. Lock that in, so again it's fully seated. Do the same thing on the left side, and now it's time to lock these two sections together. Again, the tab's on the outside. Lock those rock locks until they're fully seated. Now you've created two separate trestles and you're ready for a good plank. If you haven't yet, now would be a great time to add a little giant plank because it's perfect to complete this scaffolding system. What I like about my plank is that it has this feature here called the rung lock. So as you stretch the plank out, it's a safe way for you to use this scaffolding feature. This plank is our fixed 6-foot plank, but we do have adjustable planks, one that starts at 6, slides out to 9, and then others that are even longer than that. But you can imagine that when you're doing bigger projects, this would be a great way to get those done. In just about half the time, I'm walking across the plank instead of running up and down the ladder. Of course, if you've purchased one of our larger Little Giant Xtremes, your trestles will be that much taller. All of these rungs line up, so when you're underneath lower ceilings, you can use it on anything but the top rung for scaffolding. The second, third, or obviously the lowest rung, and stretch that plank so you get the full use out of it. Let's put this away and slide the ladder back together. Remember, to reverse this process, we're doing just the reverse. Slide these legs off. Again, the rock locks. Slide these trestle brackets out. Put those in a safe place so you'll know where they are next time. And now we slide the legs back on. Again, making sure that as we slide these on, that this outer section that has the wheels goes on the opposite side of the section that has the comfort step. A great addition to your Little Giant ladder is a fuel tank. The fuel tank is an inverted roller pan. We took the idea of a roller pan and we turned it up 90 degrees so the gravity can do some work for you. We also made it deep enough it'll hold up to a whole gallon of liquid. It could be soapy water for your windows, it could be paint for your walls. There's a place to put your roller here. There's a magnet even for your trim brush. We made this versatile to fit on a ladder a couple of different ways. You'll notice that these bars that came with it will fit inside these same portals where we had the air deck. Or, where I like to put it, take these bars completely off, and then we can put it inside the air deck. If you take your air deck and lock that into place inside these portals, and then take these forks on the fuel tank and plug them into these squares, that's a great place for your fuel tank to rest, because then it brings it a foot even closer to where you are, holding onto the safety rail, using the comfort step, and now you have this fuel tank in front of you for either painting or washing windows. One of my favorite additions to the new Little Giant Xtreme are the Ratchet Levelers. When I'm outside of my house and I have an unlevel situation, whether it's from the left to the right, the driveway to the landscaping, I simply press on the Ratchet Leveler and let it level the ladder so I'm safe and I can work. When I put it away, just simply pull the D-ring, spring assisted, it will go back into its housing. Of course, I have the same Ratchet Leveler on the left side, so regardless of the situation, I'm always safe and level. Enjoy your Little Giant Xtreme, use it safely, climb on.